That's that gentleman standing at the door right there.
Please get him out of here now.
I am you, gentlemen. No,
we're going outside. We're going outside.
That's Frank Eugene Tyson, and he's a wanted man. He's only been out of prison for less than 2 weeks, but he's found himself in trouble with the law once again after fleeing the scene of a car accident. He's been tracked down to this local bar, and after a dramatic struggle, officers were able to restrain Tyson on the floor, but within minutes, he was motionless and desperately in need of medical attention. He's about to become one of over 1,000 other people who have all lost their life over a 10-year period in the United States after police officers used non-lethal force to subdue suspects. When this bodycam was released, it sparked fury, protests, and demand for police accountability, as their suspect told the officers he couldn't breathe before he slowly lost consciousness and slowly lost his life. Join us as we take a deeper look into the case of Frank Eugene Tyson, an incident that once again raises the question of police brutality in cases involving minorities, and especially those that have been recently released from prison.
The guy who did this, he's in the VFW. He ran in there.
Please get him out of here now.
I can't breathe.
You're fine.
Yep, good.
Shut the up. I think that's possibly him.
Gotcha.
Well. Yeah. At least it doesn't smell out here.
On April 18th, 2024, 8:15 p.m., 53-year-old Frank Eugene Tyson was involved in a car accident on McKinley Avenue in Canton, Ohio, after he swerved across the road and collided with a utility pole before his vehicle came to a stop right across the driveway of a nearby property. But instead of waiting for first responders to arrive, Tyson walked away from the crash, leaving officers to deal with the carnage he'd left behind.
Unit 289 traffic. Service, that's fine. Can you put Bodycam side?
Did you call?
Copy.
Yeah, can you?
Officer Beau and Officer Camden Burch were the first two on the scene, and they arrived to find McKinley Avenue covered in debris and a danger to other drivers. Although Tyson had fled, there were several witnesses to the accident, with one witness claiming to have the information the officers needed to find their missing suspect.
The guy who did this, he's in the VFW. He ran in there.
He ran in where?
Right now, yeah, and there's cars right there.
All right.
Yeah, he's in the VFW right now. In the white in the VFW.
Burch, you want to come with me? Apparently the male ditched the vehicle in 1732 Sherrick and ran inside. We'll be checking the building for
Somebody in there?
Where did he say? He said he ran into this building?
Yeah, VFW's over here. What's that? I remember in this bar.
All right, yeah, we'll go get him out.
He's a black gentleman, heavier set, has a white shirt. He came in running.
What color shirt? White? White shirt.
Frank Eugene Tyson had been convicted of kidnapping in Stark County, Ohio in 2000 and was sentenced to 15 years behind bars in Belmont Correctional Institute in nearby St. Clairsville. He'd been accused of kidnapping a female victim, but all along Tyson maintained his innocence and even had notable civil rights attorney Ben Crump fighting his case on the outside world. Tyson's stretch in prison would last 24 years, much more than the minimum term imposed, despite the fact he'd been a model prisoner. He'd turned to religion and become an avid reader of books, choosing to focus on his fight to prove his innocence and secure his release. At the time of the incident, he'd been a free man for only 2 weeks, but his family later said he'd been optimistic about his future. Sadly, That future was cut tragically short in less than 7 minutes. According to the witness, Tyson was inside the Amvet Club just a short distance down the road. And when officers went to investigate, they were met by a member of the club who told them Tyson was inside, acting erratically, demanding to speak to the local sheriff immediately. And the situation was about to rage completely out of control.
You can call 911. That's that gentleman standing at the door right there.
Please get him out of here now.
I ain't you, gentlemen. No, he's here.
No,
Get
we're
the
going
sheriff
outside.
for
We're
him.
going
Get the sheriff.
outside.
No,
We're
you
not
ain't
doing
killing me.
this.
You ain't killing me tonight. You ain't killing me. No, you guys are killing me. They're on here. They're trying to kill me. 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 Why are you trying to kill me? They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. Kill the sheriff department. Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff department. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff department. Call the sheriff. 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 You're gonna kill me. Call the sheriff.
Get on the ground.
Call the sheriff. 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 They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me.
You're gonna get sprayed.
I don't get called sheriff.
You're gonna get sprayed. Don't spray him.
Call the sheriff.
Don't spray him.
Call the sheriff.
Officers Schoenegge and Burch managed to get the situation under control and place Tyson in handcuffs thanks to the help of some of the customers at the bar. But this is where the arrest would take a tragic turn, as Tyson gasped for air and claimed he couldn't breathe. He'd been placed on his stomach with his hands handcuffed behind his back, a restraining technique that is extremely effective, but also alleged to be dangerous if not applied correctly.
20 custody, 2029.
Stop fighting.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't. Get on my neck. I can't breathe.
That's the story right there. I'll be glad I appreciate it for you.
Okay. I can't breathe.
You're fine.
Yep, good.
Shut up. You're good. Appreciate you guys.
Since 1995, the Department of Justice has warned about this very method of restraint, as they believe it can prevent a person from breathing. One of the major obstacles the Justice Department faces is the fact that there are no rules that govern law enforcement nationwide, so each state, and sometimes each individual police department, will train their officers differently. It's generally accepted that a suspect should be rolled off their stomach as soon as possible to prevent any complications. But like several high-profile cases before this, Tyson was left on his stomach, despite the fact he said he couldn't breathe. It's claimed Tyson's chest and diaphragm began experiencing restricted movement, making breathing more difficult. The struggle increased his oxygen demand as his body fought the stress, but couldn't find the oxygen it needed, which in turn raised his carbon dioxide levels, placing him in serious danger. His body started to experience hypoxia, and at this point, Tyson had been in the prone restraint for over 2 minutes.
Found it? Yes. Good.
Yep. You hear my cruiser up? Because we're parked all the way down there.
Yeah.
You said this door's the
Closes out.
Well, yeah, I'll get it. You guys want to bring your car up here? Yeah, I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah. Go bring it up here. I'll sit with him.
He was now entering the 3rd minute of the prone restraint, and his twitching foot might not have been Tyson struggling to escape. It might have been his body struggling to stay alive. This was around the moment that Tyson stopped moving altogether. But instead of checking on their suspect, officers waited and left him on his stomach, while talking casually with the club members who helped in the arrest. It appeared everyone was completely unaware of the trouble Tyson was experiencing.
I learned to wait till they go there before I go there.
Oh, no doubt. I didn't want to get in the middle of this one.
But, that's why I waited for them to get here. That way they can't say I did something. I was getting ready to throw him out. We was getting smart with you. I'm like, nope, I'll wait. Wait till these guys show up. No, I just learned that. I just learned to wait till these guys show up because then he can't say I did something.
I've always wanted to be in a bar fight. I don't know if this counts.
Hey, chalk it up.
Yeah, chalk it up, man.
It's your story.
I was ready to throw him out.
Tyson hadn't moved for over 4 minutes, and if his breathing had been restricted for all of that time, then his body could have been suffering permanent damage, unless officers acted fast and got medical help immediately.
They never put that over the radio.
Huh?
They never put that over the radio.
What?
I called out their phones when they were fucking doing anything wrong.
Awesome. Now I know that.
Did he calm down?
Yeah, he might be out.
Breathing?
You can cancel all prices. I have to have enough to force her to go.
All right. Stand up.
Press 25. Get to the complainant called back. You guys can 1019.
It had taken over 7 minutes for the officers to finally roll Tyson off his stomach. But he'd not only lost consciousness, he was completely unresponsive. And that was when Officer Schoenegge realized that Tyson wasn't breathing at all.
Sit him up.
On his side or something. Come on, man.
You breathing? Yeah, it's hard. I have medics coming. What's that?
I don't want him to start fighting again.
Oh, I didn't know he was fighting. Well, he was. Yeah, I think he was. Is he a pulse? Earlier. Jesus.
More.
Where's your Cusco?
29.
Just confirm.
Copy 2037.
Okay, we just did a squad unresponsive black man. 83, roll him over on his back.
83.
Does he have a pulse?
I didn't feel one. Can you tell medics to step it up? Feels not responsive. I don't know if I can feel a pulse.
Medical help arrived after 13 minutes, but it was already too late. And within an hour, Frank Eugene Tyson was pronounced dead by doctors at Altman Hospital, Canton.
Gotcha.
Well. Yeah. At least it doesn't smell out here.
It's the garbage right there.
Something.
This is by no means an isolated case, and a recent investigation by non-profit organisation The Associated Press, published in March 2024, found more than 1,000 suspects had died over a 10-year period in the United States after they were placed in the same or similar prone restraint. The report claimed that law enforcement had caused, or had at least contributed to, over half of those deaths. Although the statistics vary, it did reveal a third of those deaths were from suspects of an ethnic minority, despite only making up 12% of the overall population of the United States. Interestingly, not all suspects had resisted arrest, as 25% of those were causing no harm to themselves or others at the time. It also revealed that in some cases, a small number of officers were caught on bodycam or cell phone footage mocking suspects as they pleaded for help, or simply ignoring their pleas altogether. The autopsy ruled Tyson's death was a homicide, and revealed his heart and lungs stopped functioning due to being pinned face down on his stomach during the struggle. But it is also stated that there were other factors, such as a pre-existing heart condition and the fact that he had illegal narcotics in his system. In the aftermath, protests followed, with the residents of Canton demanding an investigation and police reform, and Tyson's family demanding justice. Even though the Canton Police Department initially backed their officers, both Schoenegge and Burch were eventually indicted on charges of reckless homicide, and both pleaded not guilty in November 2024 in the Stark County Court of Common Pleas. The last we heard, their case is still awaiting trial. Let us know what you think about this case in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with the next exciting case on Caught and Convicted. And remember, although incidents like this do happen, they're not as common as you might think, so please, don't let this case keep you awake at night.